In today's video we're going to be tinting the rear lights on the Volvo 240. That time I give this one some love instead of that one. So yeah, not so much rat rod stuff today, but I think I want to blacken the back end of this Volvo up, so let's get into it. Right, the first thing I've got to do is get these lights off somehow, so let's figure out how that happens. Right, first things first, took this cover off, little screw down there, take that cover off, and what I can see here is there's a lot of wiring for the tow bar coming around here. So most cars I'm used to just unplugging stuff and the lights coming off, but this, oh hang on, okay, there is one plug, that's not attached to the light, that's not attached to the light. I've got one little, how's that going to work? I've got one earth wire here that screws on, it's attached to this light, but it's also attached there, so I might have to cut a wire and then reattach the wire. I might have to try and open this block. That's all unplugged. Okay, so let's start with this wire, we can rejoin it afterwards. Oh, there we go, just like that. Well, that should be all disconnected now, shouldn't be anything left connected. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 10mm nuts, so let's crack them off. Okay, everything's disconnected, that's because it's disconnected, it's all disconnected. This light should pull off now, hopefully. Right, here we go. Oh, hasn't been off in a long time. Oh, there we go. And we're off. Okay, one done. I'm not going to film doing the other one, but one off. Okay, we've got both lights here. Both lights are on the table. I have just realised something though. This light, it's got a broken panel that was just glued in. So I'm going to have to get some glue to glue that back in. But luckily, my plan today was to tint these, but leave this bit clear. So that's alright, I can just tape that up and still tint them for now. And then I'll glue that piece in another day. So kind of helps out on that bit really. It actually looks to me like these are old lights and that's a new repair panel that's been put in. That's what that looks like to me. But, right, first things first, let's start sanding these down ready for paint. I'm just using 180 on these, so let's do one at a time. Just want to key them up really, more than anything. Okay, they're both keyed up now. Time to give them a wipe over with some thinners to get all the dust and crap off. I'm going to put myself a little bottle of methylated spirits just to give them a wipe over. If I can get into the child lock. All the dust, wipe all the dust off. Let them dry off a bit, and then I've got to tape these bits up.
A few moments later.
Now what I tend to use on things like this is, I actually use insulating tape because it leaves a good edge. I need a blade, There you go, that's my stuff, I just got to cut the edges in, if I can find a bloody blade. Found one. Let's cut this in. Remove that. Cut this in. Remove that. Cut that in. Remove that. Stop it. Okay, I've got here Amazon's finest tint spray. What could possibly go wrong? Give it a good shake up. First I'm going to go around the edges and make sure the edges are covered. Hand that over there a bit. Right, first coat is going to be very fine layer. Just to get it to lay on. Without runs. There we go. Literally a dusting. From quite high up. Just to create a very fine tacky coat. So when I spray next, the thicker coats, it sticks to it. Let's let that dry and come back to it in a bit.
1 hour later.
Right, that is coat 1 dried, although that doesn't look as good as that one. Maybe I need to put some more on this one, but anyway, let's go for coat 2. You've got to try and keep the coats the same, otherwise, you know, the tint's got to be the same. It looks a bit odd if you've got one side of the car darker than the other side. Okay, so let that dry again. Back in a minute. Okay, while I'm at this, while the lights are drying, this kind of spoils the back of the car. It's got the black light and the black in the middle, which only the GLT has. But look at the bottom of this. This is all nasty. So I'm going to quickly give this a sand, tape it up, and just give it a quick feathering of black, just to neaten that edge up, so it will look nicer when the lights are back on. Now that is what I'm talking about. That's going to look so nice when the rear lights are back on.
A few moments later.
Coat 3.
One hour later.
Right, coat 4. Oh no, is that reacting? No, 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 don't you dare. Right, let's get it in the sun. Well, I'm just going to leave these on the back of the truck to bake in the sun for a bit. Yeah. I think that'll be enough. I think that's enough.
2 hours later.
Right, that is now dried in the sun. I've just fallen over. That is now dried in the sun. Sun, which is scary bit now. This is when it normally reacts and you ruin everything. So, clear acrylic lacquer. Give it a quick light coat, like when we started doing these. Let it dry, and then some more coats. But first coat of clear, see what happens. What's going on? Oh, it's reacting instantly. I don't believe this. It is instantly reacted. Fuck! Look. Can you see it? It's just reacted straight away. Oh man. What the hell? See it? Ruined. Just instantly ruined. Oh, God's sake. Well, that's it. That's all that work done. Ruined. Just as quick as that. Look, I just wiped it off and took everything with it. Absolutely ruined. Completely and utterly ruined. All that work. Ruined. There you go, people. It's one of them things, isn't it? That's what happens. Sometimes Lacquer just reacts with stuff. No doubt I'll get loads of comments saying, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have done this. You. Right. I'm gonna have to sand all this off and buy some tinting film or fly eye or something, because yeah, I ain't gonna try that again.
One pair of pants later.
Okay, I've just spent a while using a mouse sander to get it all off. Yeah, that's still a bit on top here. What I'll do now is give it a wipe down, just clear coat them, and then I've ordered some light tinting film. We're going to try that instead.
1 hour later.
Okay, I realise I'm kind of back to where they are, although this lacquer is rubbish. It's like orange peel. It must be the heat. I've ordered some tinting film, like I think I've already just said, and I'll try that tomorrow when it turns up. But for now, I need to get this little panel back on in here. I just went and bought some tiger seal. What have I done with the panel? Oh God, what have I done with the panel? Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the panel to go back into there. So I'm just going to put some tiger seal on it and squish it back in. So let's get on with that. There we go. I should stick that back in. Right, you really noticing. There we go. Leave that to go off now. That's that light fixed. Tiger seal.
The next day.
Okay, it's now the following day, and this film has turned up. Also from Amazon. Never used this before in my life. A bit worried about. I've seen videos on YouTube about people doing this, and they just have single curved lights. This is very square with pieces and gaps, and so I ain't got a clue how this is going to go. I'll be honest. But I think first things first will be to cut a piece to the size we need, and then go from there. So let's get this tape off, like that, and stretch that out to about the size we want it to be about there. Let's cut this to the right size. Right. I've completely lost. I had a squeegee a minute ago. I had a squeegee. Apparently, I don't know if you meant to use water on this or you just try and get it in the creases and use a heat gun. Got my squeegee ready. Apparently, you can use water, which I might use water. Which side is the sticky side and which side is the non-sticky side? That peels off of there. And that is the sticky side down. Right. Okay, you could just go for it. I'm not sure. Got to figure out a strategy here. Might just start laying it on this end and then work it that way. Use the heat gun to get into the creases after. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. Do I need water? I've seen them use water, but I've seen people do it without water. So I've also seen people use a heat gun, heat it up, stick it on, and then stretch it across. I'm not sure if we need to do that on this. I'm just going to warm it up with the heat gun though. Let's take this backing off, or shall I do that when it's done? I don't know. Let's heat this up a bit. How much have we got in case I cock up? Enough just for 2 lights. Right. I'm just going to go for it. Okay. Oh, it's folding on itself. Don't you touch yourself. No. Only I can touch myself. Okay. Oh no, it came off, you arse! Stretch. This looks terrible, extremely terrible. I might not have kitty lights for my... I might not bother. I don't know why I'm still going. I don't know why I'm still going. Because it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. Okay. There we have it. That is how you do not tint the back of your car. You just leave it as it is and put the lights back on. At least the lights are fixed. Yeah. I think I'm going to have a go with tinting it with spray again. That's what I'm used to doing, but not in this video and not with these lights. I'm going to buy some brand new lights that are not corroded. And when these are just snap, look, they're just crumbling. No wonder that stuff reacted, and no wonder the pigment sticks to them. They're almost like powder. They're so old. Anyway, peeps, that was a complete waste of everyone's time, but it might be entertaining. That is how you do not tint your rear lights and black out the back of your car. But at least I got the middle of the number plate bit straight and looking nice. But yeah. See you in the next one, people.